Hi everyone, welcome to ladycraftsalot83 podcast episode 2. For those that don't know me, I am ladycraftsalot83 on Facebook. I am ladycraftsalot83 underscore beautyguru83 on Instagram. ladycraftsalot83 podcast.com.weebly.com. I am ladycraftsalot83 on Ravelry, which I need to start posting my new projects that I've cast on and stuff that I haven't got a chance to. For those of you that watched my first podcast, thank you. For those of you that are coming back, thank you very much for coming back. For those of you that are new, welcome, and I hope you enjoy the show. I have some whips. I don't have no finished objects this week. Stash enhancement. I have some good news. I also have some podcasts I want to talk about that I've been really into, and some wonderful ladies and gents. And let's see how this goes. I mean, this is new to me. I had another channel, but I stopped podcasting over there because there's certain people that just, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing. That's just the way I say it. If you don't got nothing to say to anybody, don't say nothing. It's best to leave things unsaid than to be rude. And, show that you got some education. Like, if you don't like my podcast, you're not obligated to watch it. If you like my podcast, continue coming along. I'm not so sure about the Ravelry because I'm a little on that Ravelry. I'm not sure how to put threads or whatnot. So, any of you podcasters, if you watch my show, please let me know in the down bar, or maybe some links as to how to put, show notes on my Ravelry account, and post threads, giveaways, and chatter threads and stuff like that. I would like to get into all of that now that I'm very into knitting. I also crochet, but I don't quite frankly crochet a lot lately. I've been doing a lot of knitting, and I've only learned how to knit for the past year and a couple months. So yeah, how you guys doing? What are you knitting? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 whips to show you guys. In this one, I have the cardigan that I am knitting, which is almost done. Hopefully tomorrow, Tuesday, April the 12th, I will have my cardigan done so I can wear it. The weather has been, as you can see, I have some blisters because I get fever blisters. So I haven't been feeling good. This is actually my second week that I am podcasting, which I am proud of myself because when I podcasted on my previous channel, I kind of lost my interest in knitting and crocheting, anything crafting, anything that had to do with me. I kind of let go of myself a little bit, and I just kind of let other things that maybe shouldn't matter to me get to me and hurt me. So I learned throughout a couple of months and since my last podcast on my other channel that you shouldn't care about what nobody thinks about you. You should always think about who you are, what you do, and the things that you are known for. Don't worry about what other people think, because to tell you the truth, nobody put food in my table if I don't, or my mom helps me, or whatever the case might be. But other than that, I've been living in my apartment for 11 or 12 years now, and I've maintained by myself. I furnished my apartment maybe 6 or 10 times in the 11 or 12 years that I've been living here by myself. I've always used to work. I no longer work, unfortunately. I am disabled. I have certain medical conditions that don't allow me to work, which sucks because I was always an independent woman. But I am on SSI, but it does not mean that my responsibilities stop. I still do the same things I used to do before, except now I have a lot of appointments, which can drive you insane sometimes. But enough about me. Let me know about you. What is your favorite yarn? Let me write this down. What is your favorite yarn? That's a question that, well, I have a Facebook account, ladycraftsalot83. So you can go and check up on that, and I will start putting show notes on my Facebook or on my blog, amongst my videos, of course. So, what is your favorite yarn? What is your favorite knitting needles? Yeah, knitting needles. So yeah, let's get into the podcast. I'm sorry, I can't speak. Sorry for rambling. And yeah, so in this bag, just so pretty. You see all the hot dog dogs with different sweaters. She's so cute. In this bag, I have my cardigan, which is, I named it my midnight cardigan because it's a blue yarn, and the yarn is by Heartland, and it's in the color Lake Clark. And it looks like this. Yep, here's the color. It's the worst way. It is so soft and squishy. I am a sucker for squishy yarn. So soft, so soft. And this is my first cardigan, by the way, guys. Now, the pattern that I'm using for this cardigan is... Gee, nereida, you should have had this. Alright, so this is a free knitting pattern by Lion Brand. It's recycled cotton weekend retreat cardi. That's what it's called, weekend retreat cardi. And the pattern number is 81016AD. So if you go to lionbrand.com, you will find it, or you can put the number of the cardigan. So this is the weekend retreat cardigan, and it looks like a lot. So yeah, this is my first cardigan I've been working. Here are all my little scribble scrabbles from it. And I am... One moment, please. And this is what my cardigan looks like. I am so excited to show you guys this because I am like on the verge of practically seaming certain things and finishing it off, and this is what it looks like. Hopefully the light, oh, there you go. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. See? Guys, I will try to have better lighting next time. That's the neck. So you can see if we have some arms. One side is already knit. This side is already knit. So I am doing the opposite side right here, which is the ribbon. And then I got a seam. Got stuck on my finger. Then I gotta seam these holes on the armpits right here, and I also gotta do it on this side as well, right here. See, gotta seam those holes. But pretty much, it's almost a finished object. So hopefully tomorrow, because I am going to lionbrand.com, and my buddy Verna, who is the most lovely, amazing woman on earth. She has had the patience to teach me how to knit, and she got me into knitting this cardigan because, you know, I'm not an excellent knitter, by the way, and I'm not great at all. I'm not great at all. So I've knitted these in knitpicks, interchangeable needles, size 8 and a size 10. So yeah, so right now I'm knitting the border from here from the cardigan in size 8, which is the ribbon that I'm doing to finish that part off, and then, you know, seaming the rest. And who knows, maybe I'll take a picture tomorrow at Lion Brand with Verna and me wearing the cardigan. See how that goes, which I can't wait till it's done because, yay, I can't wait till I finish that cardigan. I want to wear it. And then I want to knit some other cardigans, or maybe, I think I want to knit a sweater, which is closed. You know, cardigans are like open and stuff, but I want a closed sweater. So I have a couple of patterns in mind. I have the yarn already. I have to choose the pattern that I want to knit the sweater in. So yeah, there goes one whip. Second whip that I have is in this bag right here, which is so beautiful. Very pretty print. And I love purple, by the way, just in case you didn't know. Okay, so these are my Funky Bumpy Ride Socks, which is a pattern I made. Right now they're on, you know, like 2 at a time, but in reality I started them on DPNs. I did the heel on both of them, the heel turn, the gusset decreases. Then I put them on these needles, which are higher 1.5, which is a 2.5 millimeter, US 1.5. And I'm knitting the foot, which I don't need much really, and these are for me. And this is what it looks like. You may not be able, well, you can see it there, sort of. See, that's why I call it the Bumpy Ride Socks, you know, because it's bumpy because of the pearls. But if you look at it in person, it looks so cool. I think it will even look lovely in a hat. Like when you don't want, sorry, my emails are like blah, 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 everywhere. Sorry for that. Like when you don't want a boring socks, like plain vanilla socks or anything like that, my Bumpy Ride Socks pattern will be perfect, and it's so easy to remember, and it goes by like this, like OD fast. So yeah, so these are my hires in 40-inch cable, which I love them. I never tried knitting socks in circular, well, magic loop, I think this is called, magic loop. So this stitch marker right here states that this is the end of this row. So yeah, and then this is Patons Kroy Socks yarn in the color flax. And I love it. And I could show you it. See? Patons Kroy Socks 4-ply. So you can see right there. That's the color, which is a gray color, which I love. And there's not much I have left of one ball because, you know, they're 2 at a time. So one is in the wrap and one is balled up. So yeah. And then my favorite stitch counter, which is my favorite. So yeah, these are coming along. Hopefully by next week I should have these done. I mean, damn, I'm really trying to get these done because I entered the Box O Socks knit along, and I want to have my 12 socks by the end of the year. If I could have more, why not? Even though I'm not a 5 socks knitter, I'm trying to knit my other socks. Well, not the ones that I'm going to show you afterwards. But I'm trying to get another pair of socks on the needles, but just do plain vanilla on them. Just because I'm using my Bumpy Ride Socks pattern on 2 pairs of socks. Actually 3. But I've been working on 2 of them more than the third one. Because on the third one, which is my first Bumpy Ride Socks, but they're called Jolly Bumpy Ride Socks because they were Christmas socks, but I never finished it. I have a hoe, but not a faux. Meaning I have one socks done, and the other one, you know, it's not even on the needles yet. Like, I gotta get that on the needles ASAP. So maybe in my next podcast, I will show my Jolly Bumpy Ride Socks. Sorry for looking to the side, guys, but I have to write this down because, you know, I forget things. Jolly Bumpy Ride Socks. And yeah, so my third whip is in this bag, which is by Jolly and Nonsense, I believe. Jolly and Nonsense. There you go. And this bag is lovely. I love the fact that you can squish it and throw it in your bag. You know, because sometimes they be putting a lot of interface in their bags, which is not bad. And even though this one is flimsy, it can stand like on its own and stuff. So in here I have, which I've been working a lot on, this is my Atwood Shawl by hueloco. And I started this January 24, 2016, this year. And I'm on the 4th repeat. The yarn I am using is it's called Wool Silk Lace Hand Dyeing Yarn and Fleece Socks yarn in the color effect of butterfly. It's a 70%, 30%. So it's a superwash merino wool, 30% polyamide. And it's from Etsy. So you can purchase this on Etsy. It's 459 yards, which is amazing. And I have it balled up so it looks like this, which is lovely. The colors are amazing. I love it. I should knit socks with one of these. I might order another one just to make socks. So this is what my shawl looks like so far. So it looks like this. And like that. And look how beautiful the colors look. And you see the spine of the shawl is perfectly even. You know. So yeah, it's coming along great. I love the yarn that I chose for this pattern because I don't get bored of it. And, you know, if I don't want to work on it, I put it down or whatever. But it's not a hard pattern. Now, I'll tell you this much about this pattern. Oh yeah, sorry. And I'm using my US 2.75 millimeter needles in a 40-inch cable, higher. So yeah, that's what I'm using there. And the pattern is not hard at all. Well, the beginning of the pattern, I was a chicken to knit shawls. And when hueloco came up with this shawl, and she did the knit along, unfortunately, I couldn't finish it by then. I'm not a fast knitter. But overall, the shawl is pretty easy. I do fear the lace part of the shawl because I've had bad luck with lace. I've tried to knit this cool scarf thing with a lot of holes, lacy. It didn't work out, and I tried that like 4 or 5 times, and then I just threw the yarn and then across the room because I said, you're gonna take out the worst in me. So for that, I frogged it and call it a day, and bye. It was out of my system. So anywho, my next project lives in my, I love this bag. You see how pretty? I love this bag. You see her right there, Tinkerbell bag. I love her. So in this bag, I have my cotton candy Jolly Bumpy Ride Socks. My cotton candy Bumpy Ride Socks, which is with the same pattern that I made. Difference is I've been using different types of yarn to see, you know, whatever. So this is, wow, true to color. Gorgeous. You can't see the texture on this. You can see it better in person. I might try to take better pictures of this tomorrow since I'm going to Manhattan. Hopefully it's not raining, so like that pictures could be nice. Well, in the socks, I'm up to the heel flap, as you can see. So, and these are my signature needle arts. And these are my favorites, 1.5, US 1.5, DPN, which is a 2.5 millimeter needle. And these are 6-inch. And this is the stiletto one, so you gotta be careful because you could poke yourself. You know, you could catch a boo-boo. And then this was my DPN holder, which I got on Etsy, which is amazing, you guys. If you knit in DPNs, I suggest you get DPN holders so that your project is safe and you won't suffer. Now, the yarn I'm using is, the name of the yarn is Bonnie's Choice, and is by Stray Cat Socks, hand-dyed self-striping yarn, and they're from New Zealand, and this is the card. And it's a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 437 yards. Look at the kitty, so cute. And this is the ball, the yarn ball. Pretty. I love purple, by the way. This has purple. I know the pink seems to be, but I like the purple better. I'm not really a pink person at all. So yeah, that's also, my son named these socks Cotton Candy, but I'm knitting them in my pattern, Bumpy Ride Socks. My last whip is living in here, and everybody and their mother is knitting a Cozy Memories blanket. Mine's is called Funky Memory. I can't speak, you guys. My blanket is called the Funky Memory Blanket because it's colorful and stuff. And the pattern that I've used for this, I've tried many patterns and I've given up, so I just recently got into this. So the pattern that I've been using from Ravelry, which is a free pattern, is called Knitted Patchwork Recipe by Martine Ellis, and it looks like this. I know I said I was supposed to have 5 yarns, 5 of my minis put into this, but I haven't been able to put 5 of them in my blanket, but I have put 2 complete ones, and I've started one up here, as you can see. So this is what my Funky Memory blanket. And now I can tell you, this green one is called Absinthe. It's by Holiday Yarns. That's the name right there. That's the name. Absinthe. I think that's what it's called. And then the blue one is called Nebula 2027. So this one is Nebula 2027. And this one is Absolute. Something like that. And then I have one here that I just started today that I will finish tonight. And these are my size 2, I believe. Let me see. Let's get this crap right. Well, guess what? I don't even have my thing in here. Well, I believe they're my regular socks color, socks yarn. And now the next square that I'm putting is also by Holiday Yarns, and it's called Peach Sherbet. That's the name. Peach Sherbet. And the ball, little mini ball, because it was in skeins and I wanted it up in balls. Looks like this, where it's like peach, yellow. It's like a peach, a yellow, pink, somewhat white. It's very pretty. And these are some minis that were sent to me. So far you can say out of the 5 I promised to have, you can say I have 2.5. Because the other one is, hanging right there. So I will finish that square today. So yeah, speaking of the sock blanket, the Cozy Memories blanket, Sakura is gonna have this thread in her Ravelry group about sock blankets, memory blankets, socks, anything that has to do with that nature. And you can post, and I believe there's gonna be a giveaway also for that. By the end of next month, by the 31st of next month, you should have 40 squares in my Funky Memories blanket, your Cozy Memories blanket, or whatever name you've given it, which is lovely. I think it's a work of art. I love it. I can't wait till I get those 40 blocks up in here, because, homegirl wants to win something in YouTube or Ravelry or Instagram. So those are all my whips for this week. I have not worked on any of the projects that I may have shown last week. I've been working constantly on these, and hopefully tomorrow I get to finish my cardigan, which is a dream to finish it because it's been unneeded for a long time. Exactly. Thank you for those that watch my videos. Thank you for those that sent me comments. I'm so happy that one of the YouTubers podcast that I watch said that she likes my hitchhiker shawl. Thank you very much. I love that yarn very much that I have 2 skeins there, one here and one there. No, I believe that one and that one. I have 2 more skeins, so planning on making another one for my other twin, and then making them a little comfy hat. Being that the shawl is a bit too small for me, maybe I should have continued knitting it, but it seemed like that was taking me forever, and it felt like it was never going to be done. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoy that. Now, this podcast, I'm winging it. Like, I really don't have no show notes, so I will have to watch this later and then jot down some info and put it down for you guys on my... I still don't know how to put it on Ravelry. Please, if you know how to, let me know in the comments below. Oh yeah, and I did not mention, if you guys want to contact me, if you guys want to send some treats over to my podcast so that I can do giveaways as well, you can email me at nereida, Nereida, 1826@gmail.com, because that is the email that I most definitely check every day. So if you guys got any yarns you're willing to give out and you're willing to give to me so that I can give to one of you guys that watch my podcast, I would love to. I have no problems with that. If you guys are interested in swapping some minis, let me know. I have some socket hats that I've done that I have quite a lot of yarn left over, and I've already put it in my sock blanket, so I really don't want to put it again. But, so yeah. So, let's talk podcasters. Yeah, I have my little list of podcasters here. Alright. The Grocery Girls. I enjoy those 2 sisters. I love watching their podcasts. I know they only got a few podcasts, but boy, those ladies are amazing, and they keep you intrigued, and they keep you interested in what you're seeing, and they're just lovely people. They are amazing, 2 sisters. Lovely, love them, and they got beautiful eyes. Hueloco podcast. I adore this woman. This woman is such a sweetheart. For one, that's the shawl that I'm knitting. The Atwood Shawl is from Hueloco, which is a podcast here in YouTube. You guys should watch her. You guys should check them out. And the Grocery Girls. So, this lady has a video and she teaches you how to dye yarn, which I will be getting into that later on in the future, not yet. She also has a video, and she also has a PDF of a pattern to make a project bag, which I will be trying at any given moment. This lady is such a sweetheart. The fact that she's willing to share these things with us is amazing, because there are some people that won't share these things. One, because they have a shop and they need to make money, and it's all part of the YouTube family thing. But the fact that she shared these things, and there are a few other podcasters that share something like this or similar, and they're amazing, guys. Like, I knit and I crochet and I sometimes color. I love to read books, by the way. But this knitting community has shown me that you guys are so real. You guys have a heart. You guys are special. You understand? You guys are real. Like, I've had friends and whatnot that are cool, and I've had friends that are two-faced. I mean, I have family members that are two-faced. I have family members that are loyal. But in the knitting community, wow, you guys are real. You guys are amazing. You know, I've gotten some emails from a lot of you guys on my Ravelry account, and wow, I never thought you guys would care so much about me and my sickness and all these things. And I'm very grateful for that. And thank you to all of you guys that have, emailed me and have stood in contact with me and are loyal to me, because I am loyal. I am as loyal as it can be. I may have some podcasts where I look a mess, because if I haven't mentioned before, I have lupus and I have other conditions that sometimes I don't have the energy to do some type of makeup. Like today, I don't have my lips painted because, I have the fever blister going on. But I did my eyebrows, the cat eye, my hair in the bun, my earrings, whatever. But there are times that you might see me a little off. It's probably because I don't feel good. But I am still going to podcast. I'm going to try to do this weekly. I'm going to try to do a podcast weekly, if not bi-weekly. So, please subscribe. Please join me. I mean, if there's anything you guys wish me to talk about, let me know. It's okay. We're not perfect, but we can all try. Another podcast that I want to talk about is Andrea Sue Knits. I love her. Her and her family are into all types of crafting. Like, one of her daughters like to felt, the other ones like to dye yarn with her mother. Her husband likes to weave. I believe it's the weaver, that big machine. He weaves scarves and stuff like that. Which now he has like a small stash or whatever you want to call it. And she's amazing too. She's a sweetheart. I've gotten the privilege to chat with her a little bit on Ravelry, and she's amazing. You guys should check her out. Penguin Soup podcast. She dyes yarn, and she also has a shop. Her yarns are amazing. I will show in my next podcast some penguin soup yarns. They're amazing. Like, her bases are amazing, and I think everyone should go and check out her shop. Little Bobbin's Knit also have a shop. The knitting expert, I love Mina. Mina knits so many socks that, oh my god, I wish I could knit as fast as Mina. She is so lovely. She's even put up some tutorials. And I have a couple of her patterns, which I will be trying eventually. I will be knitting 2 at a time socks that she has a free pattern on her Ravelry account, which she also did a how-to video on her podcast. So if you want to check that out, it's Knitting Expert Podcast. Her name is Mina. She's amazing. Check her out. I love her. Just love her. And she got the most cutest cats. Like, they're black with yellow eyes, but they're so cute. I like cats, but I have dogs. I'm allergic to cats, unfortunately. I used to have a cat. Another podcast that I've been loving is Little Bobbin's Knits. She's so cute and amazing. She just did a podcast with her mom not so long ago. And I watched it because, of course, I love her. I love her. I love all these podcasts. She has a dog named Bobbins who looks like my dog, Nene. I mean, exactly like Nene. They're so loving. And I have a toy Yorkie where she's a pain in the ass. Right now she's sleeping. And Little Bobbins Knits, her podcasts are amazing. She also sells project bags and I believe DPN holders as well. She has an Etsy shop. Sword of a Knitter. Josh. Who does not love Josh? I love him. Watching his podcast has taught me a lot about different teas and his favorite teas and what other teas other podcasters have sent him and all these things. He's amazing. And he also designs patterns. Josh is amazing at designing patterns. I have a pattern of his that I would love to knit, but I would like to finish some of my projects because I have a lot. Well, you can't see the basket. There's a basket down there. It's red. Well, over there. And I have a lot of projects that I gotta get done. Like, I've shown you today 5 projects, and I have some more back there, which I have to get done. So, those are some of the socket hats that I have finished, except the one in the middle is worsted weight. It's a Vanna's choice. yarn, and the other two are Cascade Yarn Heritage, which I love. And you see my beads. I love that mug. It says I knit so I won't kill people, which fits my personality. Lovely. So yeah, there was something else I was gonna do. See, I'm all over the place, guys. Don't blame me. It's only my second podcast. Please come back. I love you. Okay, so now we're gonna go to my section in my podcast, which is Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Gotta Have It section, which is my stash enhancement. And that's what I call it. Can't stop, won't stop, gotta have it section. Because, you know, we all see plenty of things and we want it. And we gotta have it. And we need it. Because I need it. Not that I need any yarn. But yeah, we need it. Because there's always an excuse. I don't have that base. I don't have that yarn. I don't have that color. I just don't have it and I need it. Or I just want it. I'm gonna get it. Like, why not? We're parents, right? We're mothers. Our job never ends, so why not give ourselves some pleasure here? So, anywho, I will show you what I got. Remember, I just spoke about hueloco. So, I got these two bags in hueloco. Sorry for the crinkling sound, but I'm so happy I'm going to show you guys this so I can get some socks in these bags. So, hueloco had a shop update, and this is one of them. See the logo right here? See, it has you hold it like that. You put your hands in here, and you hold it like that while you knit from the bag. And it has a sunflower zipper pull, and now my hand is stuck. So, yeah, it's so pretty. It says, sweet, 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 farm fresh. That's what it says on this side. And you see the rainbows. And I love the colors because I love colorful things. And then the inside, it's so lovely. It's green polka dots. See that? It's lovely. And I think it's a square bottom. And right now it's standing on my MacBook Air. So this is going to be a lovely socks bag or shawl or hat bag, which thank God I showed you that one. This one I love more. And the reason why I love this one more because it's more colorful and it's more like me. Look at this one. It has stars and colors with blue. And then I like the fact that she matched it with the bottom because how perfect is that? And then it has that green zipper pull. It's lovely. And then the inside looks like, oh my god, it's black dots on a blue. Beautifully made. And I like the fact that you can squish it in your bag or in your purse, and it's perfect. So I will be shopping at hueloco again. She has a website, by the way. Okay, next thing I got is Two Sisters Yarn Company, and they're from Etsy. It's the shop is twosistersyarnco.etsy.com, and they sent me a little stitch marker along with a card. See how pretty? Gold. And which she sent it. Sorry, she sent it in this little bag with some goodies that my son ate. He ate the candy. And this is wrapped in tissue paper, which is a lovely tissue paper. Sorry guys, I'm sorry for all the crinkling. And this yarn, oh my gosh, is lovely. And then she got two sheeps on the thing. See the two sheeps? Look at the color. Tell me I was not wrong for buying this. Okay, so this is hand-dyed fingering weight yarn, Big Sky base, 75% superwash merino wool, 25% nylon, hand wash or machine wash on dental cycle in cold water, lay flat to dry, wash with like colors. I believe the colorway is I Want Candy self-striping yarn. approximately 4 rolls each of lemon and lime, blueberry, grape, strawberry, and tangerine, 400 yards. And all that info is right there. Look at these colors, you guys. Tell me I was not wrong for getting it. It's so. Look, I'm happy. See the smile? So yeah, so my son ate all the goodies that were in there because he likes candy. I eat candy, but not as much as he does. I have diabetes too, but my diabetes is emotional, so yeah. Alright, so the next thing I got is from Lara Reynolds at Etsy, and I like the washi tape she put on it. I can show you her address because, you know. And this is from the Fawn Knits. That's the logo. And I got this project bag from her, which I have another one, by the way. But I had to have another one. And this one is type big, and look how pretty those colors look. And here is her logo. The fawn, and the fox on Etsy. But she is the Fawn Knits on YouTube, because she has her own podcast. And this is so pretty. It's like a cream color with white, and I believe they're leaves. I don't know how well. Oh, it picked up well. And it's very deep. So this is going to be perfect for some shawls or for some sweater, maybe. No, maybe a baby sweater. Who knows? And this is her card. Sorry for the crinkling, guys. And this is her card. Look how cute. You see the fawn and the fox. So pretty. Yeah, and this is her info. She is lovely. I also love her podcast. You guys need to check her immediately, because you guys have to check her immediately. Now from NitPicks, I order 2. Well, truth is, the stuff I'm going to show you from NitPicks is actually a giveaway that this guy sent me from watching my old podcast. And that was so kind of him, because when I was feeling the worst and I was feeling down, and so many things have happened, so many bad things happened, all within that week, last week. It so happened that he was kind enough to send me this big package that I'll be showing you guys, which I am very thankful that he did. Now he knows that this is my podcast. This is going to be my original and final podcast. So thank you, and I don't know if you want your name to be told here in the podcast, but thank you very much. So he got me 2 skeins of yarn, the Hawthorne Fingering Cosmic Speckle yarn. And this one is 80% superfine heartland wool, 20% polyamide, 357 yards, fingering weight. So yeah, the colorway is Cosmic Speckles. Look how pretty this guy is. Like, I could get a solid blue and a black, and it'll go perfect with this. Which is lovely. You see that? Amazing. And this is the card. So yeah. So that is one yarn that he sent me. The other yarn that he sent me, which is also Hawthorne Fingering, it's called Graffiti Speckle. I love this. This has some yellows, and if you open it, you see more colors. So you have some blacks, some cherry reds, like some purpley, pinks, yellows. It's amazing. Look at this, guys. Isn't this cute? This will look cute on a shawl. And maybe I could just pull out the yellow, or maybe pull out the purple, or the reds, the berry color. Oh, this is lovely. It's lovely. Like, you open it, wherever you open it, you see different colors. So yeah, so he sent me those 2 skeins, and he also sent me Sorry guys, I have to reach down there. And I'm dropping stuff because I'm clumsy. Remember, I'm clumsy. I hope you guys remember that. So he sent me knitpicks bent tip tapestry needles, which are these. Which are these tapestry needles. There you go. They're slightly bent to here, which I love these for socks and for other things. And then he sent me clover point protector for circular knitting needles, small. So these are the small ones. These are the small ones. And then he sent me the large ones as well, which looks like this, orange and red. And then he sent me sharp scissors, connecting threads. And it's purple, guys. It's purple. Look. It's purple. You see it? It's purple. I love purple. I love purple and red and black. Then, not only did he send me those things, he sent me 2 fixed circular needles, knitpicks, nickel plated in 40-inch cables, the size 1, 2.50. So he sent me 2 of these. See, and the nickel plated ones. And then he sent me 2 more knitting needles and 2.5 millimeters in majestic wood, which is the new needles that they have. And he also sent me the Knitter's Handy Book of Top-Down Sweater, Basic Designs and Multiple Sizes and Gauges by Ann Budd. And this, which is amazing. And these are the type of sweaters they talk to you about in the book and more. And it shows you more structures, like yardage you need, neckline, which I could honestly tell you I love this sweater. So who knows if maybe I'll cast on some type of sweater like this. So he sends me that, and he didn't end on that. These are the last 2 things he sent me. And then he sent me the Spectacular Mix and Match Socks for a Fancy Feet by Knitpicks Design Team. And it looks like this. And it shows you different ways to do your cuff, different ways to do your toe, different ways to do your heels, and some type of pattern on the socks right there. So yeah, that's nice. And then he also sent me the last thing he sent me, guys, sorry. He sent me the Knitter's Book of Socks, the Yarn Lover's Ultimate Guide to Creating Socks that fit well, feel great, and last a lifetime by Clara Parks. And it looks like this, which is a very thick book, like very thick book. And there's so many patterns here. Like I like this cable socks right here. I think it's lovely. And that's all I have for stash enhancement, guys. So I hope you guys enjoy my podcast. I hope you guys come back. I hope newcomers come. And please subscribe. It's free. Hit like if you like the video, and if you have any questions or anything like that, you can, comment down below. I'll check your comments every day. I check my YouTube comments, and I'm always on Instagram. So enjoy the rest of your day, like I will enjoy mine with my kids and normal mommy duties, which never ends. The great thing about this is that it is nighttime right now. It is 10:51, Monday, April the 11th. That's when I'm recording this right now. And there you have it. So, yeah, enjoy the rest of your night or the rest of your day, depending where you guys are from. And I will take a shower, take all this makeup off. All this makeup, just eyebrows and eyes. Take that off. Make me a tea. And watch some podcasts until my eyes say goodbye. So bye, guys. Have a great night. Have a great day. Love you guys. Welcome. Enjoy. Come back to my channel. Let me know what you think of this channel. And please, if you guys have any pointers on how I can put my pattern on Ravelry, which I'm going to put my pattern on sale on Ravelry for $3.50, and it will stay $3.50 throughout. So yeah, bye guys.